How's it going?
Oh, I've been better. Physically, I guess I'm on the mend. Emotionally, I'm still up for grabs.
Yeah, I hear that.
So how's my defense going?
It's going. I'm working on it. I've deposed everybody at the pit. There's no surprises there. Here you go.
What's this?
It's a note from Gillian. Somehow Jackson managed to get her barred from coming 6 feet within the door, but just keeping visual down the hall.
Thank you. So am I still making the headlines?
Yeah, you betcha you are.
And what are my odds?
If you were a pony, they'd be better. Let's say 20 to 1.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a betting man.
Hayley. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for being such a good friend. Is Ryan okay? Yeah, his fever's dropping. His lungs are getting better, but I'm really worried about his heart.
Why? What's the matter with his heart?
He's bolted me right out of it. Hayley, please, do you think you can help me get back in?
Gillian, I know you had a lover, okay? But I thought you got past it. I thought all was forgotten and forgiven. I mean, you and Ryan were on the run together.
Yes. And things were better, but I should have known that I was sitting on a ticking time bomb and it was gonna explode right in my face.
Come here, Gillian. I'm not following you. You're not being very clear. Okay, maybe if you started over at the beginning and told me everything, I'd be able to understand and help you. Gillian, you don't have to be ashamed. I won't judge you.
Yes, you will. You're just such a good person. You would never understand why I did what I did.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a reformed person? You should have known me from my darker ages.
Good afternoon, ladies. Mrs. Santos, you look 100%.
Oh.
200, in fact.
Thank you very much. I feel good.
Good. And how is our favorite patient this afternoon? Resting comfortably?
No, thanks to you.
Well, at least he's safe and warm. Perhaps I should run another cardiac workup on him for safe measure.
No, just stay away from him. Just stay away from us, you sadist. You filthy, rotten snitch.
Princess, an outburst like that can get you thrown out of the hospital.
Yeah, cool it, Gillian. You're in enough trouble already.
I'm glad for Mrs. Lavery that she has a good friend like you to watch out for her. My regards to your husband.
All right, you don't have to answer this, okay? The guy you had the affair with? David Hayward? Oh. Gillian, when you step in it, you really step in it, huh?
I wanted to die. I kept trying to reach him to prove to him that I really love him, and somehow I did. But then everything was going great, and then until Jackson Montgomery arrested him for assaulting Edmund. So I had to get money to bail him out, and I didn't have nowhere to go, so I went to David, and I begged him for the money, and he said he would give it to me under one condition, and that is if I sleep with him.
And you did? Oh, jeez. Well, wait a minute. I thought they dropped the assault charges.
Yeah, they did, but I didn't know it. And when I found out, I went right back to David and gave him the money back, and I broke it off between us, and he didn't take it too well. I didn't care. I mean, I was madly in love with Ryan. We were so happy. And, then he got arrested for rape. And you know the rest. I needed money to escape.
And I was locked up, so I couldn't give it to you.
Yeah, and I went back to David. because I was really desperate. I had nowhere to go. I was just desperate.
So you slept with him again?
No. No, I didn't have to. I offered. He said it wasn't necessary, that he would bring us the money. And then he brought the money to our hideout. And he told Ryan that I slept with him for the bail money and that I offered to sleep with him again.
That Hayward's a real pig.
He laughed in our faces. He just, now Ryan hates me, and he's got arrested because of me, and he's probably gonna go to jail because of me.
Look at me, look at me. Don't be ashamed. You definitely made some horrendous mistakes and choices. But believe it or not, I understand why you made them. You did it for Ryan.
I did. I swear on the Andrashi owner I did. I was only thinking about Ryan. I wanted to help him.
Oh, honey, I believe you.
Do you think you can convince him?
I can try. Lord knows I've made my share of horrible mistakes. I can just approach him from a human standpoint. You know, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, and life is complicated, and sometimes you can't make the right choice. You know, sometimes you can't even know what the right choice is. Am I right?
And, can you please tell Ryan that I'm gonna get his name cleared, no matter what happens between us?
I'll tell him. Officer?
I think I got enough factors to create reasonable doubt. I got the testimony of the people at the pit that should create the dark character the kid has, plus Tad's testimony about crying rape all the time. That should create an impression on the jury. And, of course, then we got the DNA. I got to create doubt about the forensics department. If I got to bring testimony of expert witnesses, that's going to put the jury to sleep. But if I got to do it, I got to do it.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Hey, Tink. Did you have any trouble getting in here?
No, thanks for getting me on the A-list.
It's good that you're here. I think your partner here's losing hope. I'll see you later, okay? Hang in there.
Well, it's good to see you. I was worried about you.
You were worried about me. You were hunted, you were arrested, you're in the hospital with pneumonia, and you had time to worry about me?
Yes, I had time to worry about you. The way you put yourself out for me, nobody's ever done that for me before.
Is that what friends are supposed to do?
I had no idea. I've never had a friend like you before, Hayley. The way you stuck by me through everything. You're stubborn, do you know that? Either that or crazy.
I'm both.
Well, lucky for me.
Listen, I hope I'm not treading on our friendship by saying what I'm about to say.
Yeah?
It's part of the whole friendship deal, you know, telling your friend what they might not want to hear.
Like what?
Hear me out, okay?
All right.
I think that you and I are the luckiest people on earth because we found mates who complete us. We found people in our lives that are there for us, that love us no matter what, that are there through thick and thin. Ryan, I think Gillian is the person for you. Don't get me wrong. I think she's made some colossal mistakes, but it doesn't change the fact that she loves you with all her heart. And Ryan, believe me, I never thought I'd see the day I uttered these words, but I just... Isn't there any way you could give her another chance?
So, Gillian put you up to this.
Well, yeah. I mean, she asked me to talk to you, but I'm honestly telling you how I feel.
Thank you.
And just because she asked me to talk to you doesn't change the fact that she loves you so much. I mean, that's part of the reason she did all that dumb nonsense with David Hayward. As weird as this sounds, she did it for you, Ryan.
So she told you, everything?
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, listen, I'm not saying you should just forget the fact that the woman you love slept with another man. I'm not saying that at all. I know it hurts.
There's just no escaping that word, is there?
Honey, love is the center of everything.
Well, it's definitely the crux of all my problems. It's amazing. I go through my whole life without any love, and then I let it get to me, and I go down in flames. Mistake. What a huge mistake.
You know what? You're giving love a bum rap, not to mention yourself. Look, you couldn't have known that any of this was... All I want to say to you is don't give up on anything. Gillian hasn't. Gillian has sworn to clear your name, and I believe that she just might do it. You take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.
I'll see.
Okay.
What did he say? Did he say anything?
Gillian, if you just calm down, I'll tell you everything.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, Gillian, he didn't say anything one way or the other. He just needs a little time, that's all. Look, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm not giving up on Ryan no matter what he says or doesn't say. I love you, Ryan!
All right, that's it. You're out of here now. Come on, let's go.
Wait, I love you.
Yeah, keep it up. You'll be next.
That's her husband.
Soon. It really was you.
Yeah, Ryan. It's really me. Yeah, Ryan. It's really me.
But the cop at the door, he would have stopped you.
That cop? That cop's no match for me. Say, you don't look so hot. Fact is, you look like hell.
Yeah, I've been a little out of it lately. Man, I thought I saw you at my jail cell.
You weren't that out of it.
So you were there. That was you.
Yeah. Lucky for you. Our law officers would have left you to croak if I hadn't made a stink.
Thank you.
Anytime, kid.
So I hear I came pretty close to dying of pneumonia.
Yeah, believe it. You were moseying toward that last roundup.
There's a lot of people in this town who probably wish I'd made it.
Yeah, well, let them suck it up.
I'm in a lot of trouble, Brain.
Why do you think I'm here?
How much of this whole mess do you know about?
More than enough. I read the papers.
And do you believe them?
You say you're innocent, but you tried to run. You and your wife.
Yeah, well, Gillian insists on sticking by my side.
In spite of the DA thinking he's got you cold.
Look, I did not rape Kit Fisher.
Hey, you don't need to convince me, pal. I'm here to help you.
I don't think there's anything you can do.
Well, your accuser isn't exactly Snow White, is she?
No. How did you hear that? That wasn't in the papers.
It's a small town. Big mouths. I also heard that she was pretty hammered that night.
Well, we both had a few, but She was pretty wasted, yeah.
So why is everybody buying her story? Huh?
Well, let's see. The DA's her brother. That never hurts.
So what? Still have a little room to move in there.
You think so? You think even though he's out for my blood?
With this brother-sister thing, shouldn't the guy have bowed out on the case?
Yeah, well, you'd think so, but Montgomery's holding all the cards.
Montgomery's the DA.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe you're right about Kit's past. I mean, she's not the most credible witness.
Anybody but you thinks that?
Tad Martin had first-hand experience.
Tad Martin. Yeah. Yeah, I know that guy.
How do you know Tad Martin?
Come on, Ryan, he's pretty high profile.
So you must have been in Pine Valley a while now.
What matters is that I'm here now. I'm gonna help you.
I think you're gonna strike out this time, Braden.
Oh, there's a way to smack one out of the park. I think I know exactly what it is. Hang tough, okay?
Excuse me, watch me. How are you? Were you just in Ryan's room? What were you?
I'm giving your husband a hand, okay?
Why would you want to do that?
Because he needs all the help he can get.
But what do you care? Who are you anyway?
You just don't give up, do you?
How can I? I love him.
You are not supposed to be here.
Come on, this is not right.
Why don't you just go home?
My home is with Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ryan. You still look so ill. Here, let me take your pulse. Oh, my poor angel.
Look, that's not my pulse, okay? And how did you get in here? They told the cops to keep you out.
This is Shirley. She's from the police force, but she also knows the meaning of true love.
Oh. Well, could you please get her out of here?
Give her a break. She's your wife.
Fine, listen, I have to talk to you about something important. I just ran into a man in the hallway. I've met him before, but I didn't know who he was, and I didn't know you knew him. Braden. He said he was going to help you.
If there's anybody that can help, it's Braden. I want you to stay out of this.
Ryan, I promised you I wasn't gonna go to jail, and I keep my promises.
No, you listen. You stay away from Braden. None of this is any of your business.
Ryan, please don't be so cruel to me. Well, you know what? Be cruel to me. I deserve it.
Just forget about me, Gillian. You don't owe me anything.
You
All
don't-
right? All I want is to be left alone.
I don't know what you're saying. I think you have a fever again. Here, let me take your fever.
Look, I don't want you anywhere near me with a thermometer.
No, I'm not gonna use a thermometer. I'm gonna do it the way my mother used to do it.
Miss Lavery, I gotta...
No, officer, please come and escort this woman out of here.
But
No, please do it now, or I'm calling Jackson Montgomery.
Come on, Miss Lavery.
Ryan, you have a fever. And that's not all I could tell by kissing you. I could tell that you didn't mean all those terrible things you said. The closeness, the hope, the feeling safe in each other's arms. That's what we had, Ryan, and we can have that again. I know it. You'll see. comfortably and dream the dreams of angels. You look like one when you sleep. You're so beautiful. You know, the weather girl said there's a big blizzard coming our way. I wish we could go sleigh riding together. It'd be so much fun. Would you believe that I drove a sleigh back in Hungary? We used to have the most amazing pair of matched horses. We would just drive down the hills and the wind would bite our cheeks. It was so nice. I wonder if they're still together. I hope so. I like being here with you when you sleep. You can't kick me out. I'll just stay here as long as I can. You know, I could even go sleep on that chair if I wanted to. I think I'm just gonna go get some hot cocoa for now. I'll be right back, monsieur. Oh. What are you doing here?
I came to see Ryan.
Oh, well, he's asleep. You can't.
What? Ryan suddenly needs 2 guards now?
Listen, do you have any news? If so, you can just tell me.
What kind of news are you looking for?
Well, he said you were going to help him. That you're gonna find a way to get him out of this.
Did he? Well, I'm doing what I can, but I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah, of course, anything at all to help Ryan. Why are you doing this?
Well, he and I go way back.
You were in Boy Scouts together?
No, I assure you, we were never Boy Scouts in any sense of the word. I'm helping out Ryan because I don't want to see him get railroaded. It's my duty.